wonderful story. God helped Joseph. Genesis 37 to 41. Jacob had 12 sons, but he loved Joseph the most. He gave Joseph the best clothes. He gave him the most delicious food. One day, Joseph had a dream. In his dream, he became the ruler over his brothers. He boasted about the dream to his father and brothers. His brothers hated Joseph even more. One day, a brother said, "Let's kill Joseph." Another brother said, "Don't kill him. Let's sell him as a slave." The brothers sold Joseph to Median merchants. Joseph became a slave in Egypt. Joseph came to the house of Potiphar, a general of Egypt. He worked very hard. Joseph was a helpless slave, but God helped him. God blessed the house of Potiphar because of Joseph. One day, something bad happened. Potiphar's wife lied to his husband. She said, "Joseph is a bad slave." Potiphar put Joseph in a prison. God was with Joseph in the prison. Joseph took care of the prisoners. One day, Joseph interrupted the dreams of two prisoners. They were helpers of the king. A few days later, their dreams came true. One night, the Egyptian king had two strange dreams. In one dream, 7 skinny cows ate up 7 healthy cows. In another dream, 7 dried bundles of grain ate up 7 healthy bundles of grain. "What does this dream mean?" the king asked many people. No one could tell him the meaning of the dream. Then the king's helper remembered Joseph. He was in jail with Joseph. Joseph can interpret the dream. The king sent for Joseph. "The dream means that for the next 7 years, you will have good years. You will harvest plenty of crops. But you will also have 7 bad years. You won't have any crops. You must prepare for the famine," said Joseph. The king was very pleased. The king was amazed and happy with Joseph's wisdom. The king said, "You are very wise. I want you to rule my people." The king made Joseph a ruler over Egypt. "God took care of me," said Joseph. God was with Joseph. Joseph forgave his brothers. Genesis 42 to 45. Joseph's brothers were not good to him. They did bad things to him. Because of them, Joseph had hard times in Egypt. But God was with Joseph. God helped him. God gave Joseph wisdom. God made him a ruler of Egypt. Joseph forgave his brothers. As Joseph said, they had 7 good years with God's help. Joseph saved up crops. After that, 7 bad years followed. But they had plenty of food in Egypt. The brothers met the governor in the palace. They didn't know that the Egyptian governor was Joseph. Joseph's brothers wanted to buy some food. Joseph knew they were his brothers. Joseph said, "You are the spies. You want to know how much food we have." The brothers were shocked. They said in fear, "No, we are here to buy food." Joseph wanted to know if they still hated one another. Bring your youngest brother next time and prove that you are not spies. Joseph saw that they cared for Benjamin. He saw them help one another to keep Benjamin safe. Joseph wanted to ask them about his father and Benjamin, but he decided not to ask. He gave them enough food. He let them go to their hometown. Joseph's brothers came to Egypt to buy food again. They didn't recognize Joseph. Joseph couldn't help crying when he saw his brothers again. "Brothers, I am Joseph." The brothers were scared. They thought that they'd be killed. But Joseph said, "It's all right, brothers. God sent me to Egypt before you. Let's live here in Egypt." Joseph forgave his brothers. They lived happily together.